Hey everybody, want to get us started today. Please open up your target menus that we created. So you should have your 4 entree items for your target menu you created, and then the 4 items for the target menu that I gave you. Look those over. Are you confident in your entries, in your entrees that you created? Do you think that they fit the market? Are they rightly priced for your market? Make sure that you feel confident in them. And if you are, let's move on. So what we are going to do, you are going to open and use Screencast-O-Matic, which is actually the program I am using right now. I have put a link in Schoology for you. So open your presentation and then go to Screencast-O-Matic. You are going to record your presentation just like I'm doing right now, talking about and explaining your target market and the entrees that you picked for them. Okay? Tell me what your entrees are, the pricing, and explain how they fit your target market. Again, I used my 5 to 12-year-old example who like fried foods and they come from a middle-class family. So I used chicken nuggets and french fries, corn dogs and french fries, fried mac and cheese balls and french fries, fried pizza bites and french fries. These are all fried foods that kids would enjoy eating, and I am charging $5 for all of my entrees. So a middle-class family, this would fit in their budget, okay? So explain how your target market, these entrees fit there, okay? Be specific about the pricing, and then you're gonna submit your video on the discussion board on Schoology, okay? There's a discussion board for your video, and you need to watch others' videos, okay? You need to watch and respond to at least 3 classmates, okay? Yes. 3 classmates, maybe 4. If you could do 4, that would be awesome. Respond, tell me, do you agree with their target market? Cite information specifically based on what they said and how it fits. Okay, make sure you are offering good feedback to your peers, okay? Once you are done, we are going to start our first major project. We have done a great job in understanding a lot of the basics of marketing. It's time to put some of that to action, okay? We are going to start what I like to call serial creations. With serial creations today, our objective is to identify which type of serial we are going to create based on our target market and start our projects. Why are we doing this? I want you to start to practice your marketing skills, to dive into customer analysis and planning. This is really important. Again, I tell you guys, this is a class where we are going to do projects like this, and this is the first time you really get to start that. So there are 3 parts to this project. The first is an oral presentation with a visual aid. The second is your cereal box, which you will actually design a cereal box. And the third is your commercial. Let me get out of this because I want to show you the rubric for the cereal. Okay, this is on Schoology for you, but I kind of want to go through it. What you are going to do. So basically, you've been hired to become the new brand marketing director for a struggling cereal company. You will create a brand new product and generate an entire plan for your product. This is not an assignment that we are going to do overnight. This is not an assignment that we are going to do in a week. This is a project that will take us probably a significant amount of time to get done. All right, we're going to do it in steps, and I will lead you through each of those steps. All right, so again, there are 3 major components to this project. The first is your oral presentation. The second is your packaging and label design. And the third is a commercial. You will actually write a script, film, and edit a commercial for your product. All right, so your oral presentation. Your presentation has to include a PowerPoint to be a visual component. Make sure you pay close attention to effective presentation skills. Spell check, proofreading are very, very important. Your presentation has to have a reference slide so you know you've used other resources. Again, all of this will be in time. You will talk for about 5 to 8 minutes. It's easy to do when you see everything that's going to go into this. Points will be deducted for every full minute under the required time limit. Professional dress is encouraged but not required. I've had people in the past who've actually dressed up as their mascot. I had one kid get one of those blow-up dinosaur suits. It was pretty fun, but it's not required, okay? Your presentation must demonstrate proper public speaking skills. Speak clearly to the audience. Do not read the projector behind you. Usually use note cards. Those are wonderful. Speak slowly and confidently throughout the presentation. Okay, sell your product. That's what you want to do. The class itself is going to be deciding if your cereal makes it to market or not, okay? So what is required in your content of your presentation? Again, we will go through these a little bit more in detail as we get to them, but you'll have a title slide, your introduction slide, a competitive analysis slide, which we will do together, a target market slide. You're going to justify your target market similar to how you just did with those menus that you created. Your marketing plan, which will be broken into the 4 P's of marketing. So product, price, place, and promotion. And then your conclusion and your references. You will notice that most of these slides require a graphic, and all of them are broken down into different bullet points of what you need to have on them. Okay, again, I will go through these all one at a time as we get closer to having them needing to be done. Your packaging, so your cereal package, you will actually use a cereal box and we will cover it in paper, and you will design a cereal box. You will have your brand name, your logo, a character. You will create a UPC code, directions for use. Yes, if you read a cereal box, there are directions for use. The ingredients, you can utilize a similar product to what you imagine yours would be like. Warnings, safety information, weight information, really anything that is on a cereal box. That is what you're going to put on yours as well. Okay, and then the commercial, which we will get to at a little bit later date. I have a separate rubric for that. Okay, so you know, why cereal? Why am I promoting cereal as our first big project? Cereal is a huge market. If you go into the cereal aisle I mean anywhere, it's huge. Cereal has direct and indirect competition, which is great. It makes it a wonderful kind of palette to start on in terms of marketing. It's a really great canvas to explore. Let's see if it'll play for me. I don't know if it'll play because I'm recording.
Finding those cartoon characters on cereal boxes could be enticing your kids at the grocery store, and not in the way you might think. ABC's Mara Schiavocampo has the details.
Here's looking at you, kids. That's the finding from a new Cornell University study revealing a possible secret weapon in marketing children's cereal. The characters on the box may be using their eyes to beckon your kids at the grocery store. Researchers say they found that far beyond the reach of their Saturday morning TV home turf, Tony the Tiger and Lucky the Leprechaun and their colorful friends may be using eye contact to entice kids in the aisle.
Simply seeing eyes, even as a cartoon character, draws a lot more attention.
Food marketing researcher Brian Wansink and his team looked at 57 different boxes of kids' cereal, and when they followed the eyes of Toucan Sam and his buddies, 51 of the cheery characters had eyes angled downward and squarely kid high, 48 inches and under.
Trust level goes up about 18%. If you make alcohol give you anything, this is something I picture on the box. Also, this is I don't think the white pictures the cereal. As part of the same study, scientists figured out 2 different versions of the boxes containing this iconic breakfast drink to college students, and found that the students reported feeling 28% more connected to this version of the box's rabbit than this one with his eyes averted. Also, says while the mascots literally gazes may be a coincidence, mostly depicted staring excitedly at their bowl of cereal, the effect is still capable of creating powerful emotions.
All right, so that may seem silly, but I'm trying to tell you that the market itself for cereal is extremely large and extremely growing, and they're constantly looking for ways to get people to purchase their products. Again, if you go down the marketing or the supermarket aisle of cereal, it is packed with hundreds of different brands and flavors of cereal. Like, they have something for everybody. What you are going to do today, after you've gotten your video turned in for your target market restaurant menu, you've replied to your classmates because you've watched theirs. I want you just to do the brainstorming worksheet on Schoology. Okay, I want you to come up with as many ideas as you can for your cereal. Nothing is a bad idea. Okay, think of flavors and names and why, like what target market would this go for? And don't limit it to just kids. Think about adults, think about older people. Because a lot of people will always focus on kids. What about older people? What might they like? Okay. Then narrow down your list. Okay. Get it to like your top 3 once you're done. And then you're going to create a survey using a Google form. Include related questions to try and find out of your top 3, what would be the best seller? Look at colors, taste, flavors, allergies, eating habits, likes, dislikes. Do people like it in the morning, in the evening? Do they want fruit flavors? Do they want chocolate flavors? I don't really like cereal all that much, so I like mine to taste not like cereal. All right. Find out what your target market would want. All right. And what you're going to do with your survey, put a link of your Google form on the discussion board. So at least part of the class can answer your questions. You have to have at least 8 questions on your Google form. They can be multiple choice. They could be fill in the blank. The multiple choice ones make for easier graphics. Make sure it is target specific. So again, ask specific questions. And then it has to be sent to at least 26 people. You want to get as many responses as possible. This is market analysis right here. You are analyzing the market to find out what people want. Put it on the discussion board and then email it, email the link to as many people as you can to get as many responses as possible. Once you have 20, we're going to move forward. You can start tallying your results. I don't have the product description and planning guide up because I don't think you're going to get 20 results today. We will have that up for Thursday's class. All right. If you have any questions at all about today's work, I know it seems like a lot. Break it into chunks. Some of it can wait till Thursday, but try really hard to get to that brainstorming and at least get your survey started. Okay. Reach out to me with any questions. I will be around and I would love to talk to you guys. Have a great day.